Alright, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Brap Genius back at again with another video out here on my Boom Vader, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about, are you too old to get a motorcycle? So I kind of want it to be a basis for this, just from my story. You know, obviously I'm on the younger side for where I, you know, still got into it in reference to life, but in comparison to a lot of other people, I was kind of late to the party. You know, most people that get into bikes, you know, when their kids have bikes, you know, they get in at a very young age, you know, 2-3 years old. These kids are out on bikes. I was not one of those people. Nobody in my family was ever really into motorcycles. I was kind of the first one in my family to get into it. And I was a lot older. You know, I wanted to get a dirt bike when I was a little kid, but, you know, we just couldn't really afford it in my family, so I didn't get my first dirt bike till I was like 19 or 20, you know, after I had saved up, because I didn't realize how cheap they were either. When you don't have people to learn from, and back then, you know, the internet wasn't as big as it is now, so I didn't have the kind of resources that you do today, where you have all these moto vloggers teaching you stuff. I thought you would have to pay 7-8 grand for a dirt bike, because I didn't know there was Craigslist at the time, and, you know, you could find these things used for good deals. So for me, when it comes to like dirt bike riding, I was very old. You know, 20 years old that's old to get into it. When there goes my phone. Ah boy. Well, let me go pick up my phone. See this Deviant sticker? I got a Deviant sticker. We're gonna check out this phone. Ready? See this phone that I just dropped? Come on, neutral. See, I got this Deviant sticker. I got this Deviant tough case. Look at that. Perfect. Held up really well. If you guys want to support, I just launched a merch website for Deviant. It's a kind of brand I'm coming out with. So if you're interested, go get some. I'll have the website down in the link. And woo, we are not neutral. I'll have the link down in the description. So anyway, like I said, you know, I got my first dirt bike when I was 20. And I was still 20 when I got my first motorcycle, because I only had a dirt bike for a couple months, and I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. And so I went out and got it. Now, I was still younger in reference to a lot of people. You know, there are people, I see them all the time, you know, they're 30, 40, 50, and they're like, you know, I'm thinking about getting a bike. That was trash. But, you know, I'm thinking about getting a bike, I want to get into it, but I feel like I'm too old. And you know, this video is for those people, man. You are never too old to start doing something that, you know, you think you're gonna love. Life is about happiness. You get trash. You get one life, dude. One life, and too many people spend it being pissed off and miserable, doing something they hate for the rest of their lives. You know, you get one life. You got to take advantage of it. Go out there and, you know, if there's something that you want to do, go out and try it. Worst case scenario, you don't like it. You know, they say, oh, there's the risk for this, risk of that. Life isn't worth living if you're not taking risks. You know, you got to do calculated risk. You don't want to just go out and, you know, go to a casino and gamble 100 grand away. You know, that's not going to set you up. But, you know, moderate risk. Go out and do things you think you're going to love. You want to get a motorcycle, go out and do it. And the reason I told that story about when I started on a dirt bike, woo, is because, you know, I was old in reference to all my friends. You know, they all that I became friends with, they had all been riding since they were kids, most of them. So I was kind of late to the party with that. But I became someone that was able to get into it, and now from there I've now owned a total of like 10 motorcycles. I have 4 currently. You know, I got a motorcycle YouTube channel and a motorcycle TikTok page. TikTok, I'm up to like 130K, which is sick. But, you know, I started at a later age compared to most people, and, you know, I was able to do something with it. And I could have sat there and said, I'm too old to start this. You know, maybe I won't get a motorcycle. But I didn't. I went out and did it, and, you know, my goal with this channel has been to, you know, get people into riding and teach them things. And, you know, when it comes to dirt bikes, which is where I started, I've now taught like 1.5 million people how to ride a dirt bike, dude. Like, that's so sick. I've taught 1.5 million people how to do something that I love, and that is a feeling that nobody can ever take away from me. So take charge in your life. I don't care how old you are. I know people, I get people commenting on my page that are, I'm not kidding you, 70 years old, just getting into they're not just getting into motorcycles, but they'll tell me they're 70 years old, they're still out riding, dude. So there's the only excuses out there are the ones that you make for yourself, and most of the time they're not real excuses. So if you're watching this video and you're saying, you know, I want to get a motorcycle, but I feel like I'm too old, you're never too old, dude. And there's, you know, you don't have to be 80 years old and go out and get a 1000cc sport bike and screw yourself up. You know, you could do something simple. Go out, take an MSF course. They'll teach you everything you need to know to, you know, not kill yourself. And just go out and get something small. You can even get something like this. Who cares, dude? Who cares what people think? If you're like 50 years old, you're like, you know, you're looking for a change in your life, you want to have some fun. That was trash. I want a better one. That was not a better one. But you're never too late to try something you love, guys. So if you want to get into a motorcycle, go make it happen. Here's your video. Here's your motivation to go and make it happen. Woo! So that's pretty much going to do it for this one, guys. If you like the video, let me know by hitting subscribe. Let me know how old you are in the comments. How old you were when you got into motorcycles. Maybe how old you are if you're older, if you're an older rider. Let me know it down below. I want to hear it. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.